evening. How you guys doing? You guys wonder if you can reuse your soil to plant your weed plants in the following year? Absolutely you can. I'm going to show you. At one location where I'm at, I grow in 65-gallon smart pots. I have used that same soil for 6 years. I just re-amend it every year. That's all you got to do. It's already loaded with biological life. All you have to do is re-amend it, put new nutrients in, put some more biological life in, and put your plants in it. You got to wait a little bit because sometimes it'll heat up the way a hot compost will, but that's okay. So I've got all of the amendments over there. I also have to move the pot from one place to another. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to scrape with a shovel everything out of this pot. I'm going to put it on a tarp, and we will put all the amendments on it, on the tarp, mix it all in, and reload the pot. All right, you ready? It's easy. So that's a 65-gallon fabric pot. To put it into perspective, that's how big it is. I mean, you could bathe 2-3 kids in that thing. It's huge. It's like 3.5 feet across. So we're gonna empty all that out onto that tarp. So got it emptied onto the tarp. So don't kid yourself. If you are going to use large pots, it takes a lot of soil. That is almost a yard. So that's almost 27 cubic feet of material. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to spread that out and we're going to start adding our amendments to it. So if you want healthy plants, you have to feed your plants. So the only thing I'm missing is some compost because I'm out of compost, and some earthworm castings, but I can add those after. So I'll walk you guys through what we got, okay? So that is alfalfa pellets. I'll show you guys as I add it all in. But if you guys are just looking for, here, how about this? If you guys want to know, let me move that. There. If you guys want to have a basic idea, I'll hold this here. Take a screenshot of that. Okay? Take a screenshot. Ready? Okay, moving forward. All right, so we have alfalfa pellets, azomite rock dust, which is basically, it's a clay from a mine in Utah, and that's like a multivitamin for your plants. We have Epsom salts, pelletized hen manure, Gaia green bloom, Gaia green veg or all-purpose. We have bone meal, we have blood meal, we have composted cow manure, and then we've got this for mycorrhizal spores. So let's just start putting it all together. All right, we're gonna run through this fast. Azomite rock dust, multivitamins, about a cup worth. Alfalfa pellets, half of what I got left in here. Blood meal for your nitrogen. Four big handfuls. Epsom salts for your magnesium. Three handfuls. Bone meal for your nitrogen and your phosphorus. Four big scoops. Gaia green veg. Three handfuls. If you want to be specific, it has volume for based on gallon. So if you really want to be specific, you can run the math. Gaia green bloom. 2 handfuls. Don't need as much of that now because I will be adding that later on this summer when the plant starts to flower. Pelletized hen manure. A big yogurt container. Composted cow manure. Now, be careful when you buy this stuff because they screw you on it. Read that. Mixed with black earth. So black earth is way cheaper than the actual manure. So how much of the actual manure do you think you get in these bags? Maybe what, 25% if you're lucky? But it's loaded with biological life, right? So this is one of the things we're trying to accomplish here, is bump up the biological life. And then my secret weapon. This stuff, can't let it touch your fingers. This stuff is awesome. And you have to measure it by the capful. So let's do that. Yeah, that's totally a capful. Maybe 3 capfuls. And now we're going to blend it in. So this is the reason you do it on the tarp, so you don't lose any of your soil to the ground. You don't have to clean it up. We're going to blend all this in, and then we're going to put it right back in that fabric pot. So normally I would have this tarp out on a nice flat area and I would roll the whole thing over back and forth a couple of times and it really blends up all your stuff. But I'm literally working between trees and sheds and gardens, and this is all the space I got. All right, And now the fun begins of putting that back in there. And you guys don't need to see me shovel 1,000 pounds, so I'll show you when we're done. There we go. Ready to plant. I'll round it out a little bit better. I'll just kick the sides in a little bit, make it nice and round for the cages. But you want to fill these up as high as possible because it's going to settle. And you want it as deep as you can so those roots can go nice and deep. And I'm also going to get some straw and put some straw on the top here once I pick some up from the farm. That way the soil isn't covered and it keeps it from drying out as fast. So that's it. That's all you got to do. Re-amend your soil, replant in it, and I'll keep you guys updated on these plants as I plant them because they're all ready to go. I just need to make sure that this soil doesn't get hot before I come and put my plants in it because it'll fry the roots. So that's all there is to it, guys. Not complicated. Just make sure you re-amend it, feed your plants, feed the biological life in your soil. And if you have a highly biologically active soil, you'll have healthy plants. It's not a complicated thing. So if you guys are new here, stick around. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you're growing. All right? Have a good one. See ya.